how am I going to intro this? Hey guys, Zen here. Welcome to the channel. Now you might be wondering, it's the first day of the new set, Wisdom of Sea and Sky. Which pack do I open? It's Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh's the pack. But let me explain why I think Ho-Oh is the better pack and what you might be searching for in each of the packs. So that way, if you're hunting for a specific card, it might be better to use all your resources day one to get those cards, especially if you're trying to build those specific decks. Now, if you like these types of videos, don't forget to like the channel, the video. Oh my God, I butchered that whole thing. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let's start with Ho-Oh with the exclusive cards. First off, I think Jumpluff is going to be a pretty good card, especially if you want to try the whole gimmick of having your active Pokemon have no retreat cost. That's pretty good, I think. But then again, the other really important cards of the set are a Magby, which is a 3-diamond card. It's not going to be easy to grab these baby Pokemon, but this helps you ramp for fire types, which I think is going to be very, very strong. And then obviously the Ho-Oh EX, like it's literally the card, the guy on the pack. You need the Ho-Oh EX, and it ramps any basic Pokemon for you, especially colorless. So I think that's really good. Now, moving aside from all the water type Pokemon exclusive to this pack, they're not really that great. You can get Raikou, yada, yada, yada. I think the next card that's really good is this Togekiss that has the ability Celestial Blessing. If any damage is done to this Pokemon by attacks, flip a coin. If heads, no damage. That's pretty strong. And it synergizes with the Space-Time Smackdown Cynthia. I think it's Space-Time Smackdown. Or is it Triumphant Light? Can't remember. I think it's Space-Time Smackdown. Anyway, so we're gonna say Togekiss is another card if you're searching for it. Donphan EX is another card in this set. In fact, if you're trying to just get as many EXs, bang for your buck, so to speak, I think Ho-Oh's your pack. Because a lot of these EXs are gonna be fun to play and are actually gonna be pretty good to play, in my opinion. And I think my opinion's right here. We have Donphan that attacks for 1 energy. We have Crobat EX that attacks for 1 energy. We have Umbreon EX that attacks for 2 energy, but also gives you a free Cyrus. We have Skarmory EX that attacks for 2 energy and is a basic Pokemon and takes less damage the following turn. You see, that's literally 4 EXs back to back that are just really good and very strong. So I think Ho-Oh, especially if you're trying day one to get as many EXs to build as many good decks, meta potential decks, I think is really good. However, Lugia packs, don't worry, there are still cards there that you're gonna want to get. So we'll get to that in a quick set. Moving on, I think that's kind of it for Pokemon. Everything else is kind of just like filler. This pack also contains 2 of the tools for this set, Steel Apron and Dark Pendant, which synergize with both Pokemon, that you can find the EXs in this pack. So again, no reason not to. And then for supporter cards, I think Silver is probably the best one. However, Jasmine synergizes with your Skarmory, and then your Hiker synergizes with any fighting type matchups. So I think Silver is probably your most important supporter card that you're looking for. But yeah, just from the get-go looking at the Ho-Oh pack, I think I'm gonna open like 100 packs of Ho-Oh first, because even the full arts, man, the Rainbow Borders, the Umbreon EXs, the Crobat, the Acid Trip right here, the Silver full art. Oh man, the immersive Ho-Oh. Actually, I'll give it to Lugia, man. The Ho-Oh Lugia, the Lugia immersive, really fire. It's so good. I think is a little bit better than the Ho-Oh EX. They're both very good, but I definitely like the Lugia EX immersive, so I might chase that down. But in terms of actual, not just good looking collecting cards that you want to use for competitive deck building, I think Ho-Oh has 80%. However, the following 20% are very important cards for Lugia. So let's hop over there and see what Lugia has to offer. Starting off with Shuckle I'm just kidding. No, this is literally this is why I probably won't open as many Lugia EX packs, because I swear to God, if I end up pulling 8 Shuckle EXs in my search for any of the other very important cards of this pack, I don't know, I'll just be very sad at that point. I think one of the really strong cards that this pack has to offer, this is the Lugia pack now, is Typhlosion. I talked about this in my review video. I've talked about this in other videos. I think Typhlosion is the new Greninja, being that you can have it on your bench and guarantee extra damage on your opponent's active Pokemon. I think it's really strong. I think you could put this in a deck with Greninja, actually, maybe even throw in a Druddigon, right? And there you go, front line. And then you got these two on the back. That's kind of, yo, did we just come up with a new meta? What the heck? I think Typhlosion is going to be very strong. So I think a lot of people are going to open up this pack for this single card. I think Kingdra could be meta. I have no idea. The set's not even here. So, I mean, if you anticipate water being good this set, then maybe you want to search for Kingdra EX, because this seems like a really good effect. So that could be a thing. You could also go for the Gyarados. I'm not a huge fan of it. It is what it is. Lantern EX. I'm not going to open up the Lugia packs to like go for this day one. I don't really care for that. But what is kind of interesting is I care more for the 3-Diamond Pichu that generates lightning energy, because this gets my, what's it called? Help me out here. The Dragonite EX online and stuff like that. It helps older cards come to life, if you will. Even the Magby that we just talked about previously can set up a Druddigon with only water energy. But anyway, what are the next cards that I think are good here? Xatu, of course. Come on. I mean, I'm gonna have to open up this pack so I get the full art of this guy. I mean, if I don't, what am I even doing, right? I'm gonna have to shut down my channel. So that's a really good card. I think moving on, and that's the thing, I think we just kind of skipped literally everything. Go into Lugia EX, except I'm probably chasing the immersive over this guy. The good part of this pack is it has Elemental Switch, which a lot of people are going to want. It has the Squirt Bottle, which is really good to countering a Flareon EX and Stokesart. But also, I like that they put Will in here, because I think this card alone is going to make people want to chase this pack down. Like this card alone, which actually has its own video now on the channel. We're just yapping about this whole set today. Yeah, this is going to make me want to open up Lugia packs, at least until I have 70 pack points so I can craft it myself. And also Lyra. Lyra is really good. So people are going to chase down the Lugia pack points specifically for this card. But that's pretty much it, you guys. Here's the full art 2-star Lugia. I think this is the best 2-star art I've ever seen. And they put it on one of the worst like attacking, like I just hate this attack. I hate that it requires Ho-Oh so much. But this card right here, for someone who grew up playing, you know, Gen 1, Gen 2, all that stuff, oh man, this is literally silver, right? This is literally silver. Let's actually go back and see what the other one looks like. Does it look like it's a gold counterpart? Where is it? Do I not have, oh, it doesn't. Okay, we're not doing this. Okay, awesome. There it is. This doesn't look like a gold card. It says Ho-Oh EX, right? But it's more red in the background. I feel like this would have been appropriate, but like, where is it? The 2-star Lugia EX looks so good, and I'm really hoping I could get my hands on one of them, maybe two of them. Also here, the Lugia EX. So again, the immersive, like there are cards you're going to want to chase down in the Lugia pack. In fact, I think this is a better way for me to explain it. You know, I went through every single card, but if you made it to the end here, I think if you're a competitive deck builder and battler, you're going to want to open up the Ho-Oh packs first. I think if you're a collector and you care about card arts and how they look, you're going to open up the Lugia pack. I think that's probably the best way to separate the two. I wonder if they do that on purpose, because I really do feel like Lugia has a little bit more arts that I'm very interested in, even though Ho-Oh still has some good arts. It has the Crobat, it has the Umbreon. I think the Lugia is the one, like the arts that I want to chase down, but these are the cards that I want to be competitive with. But there you guys have it. Those are my recommendations on which packs to open. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.